Have you ever found yourself reacting to your child in a way that you swore you never would? What if I told you that some of the biggest parenting struggles you are facing aren't even yours to begin with? Imagine breaking free from the cycles of stress, guilt, and frustration so you can raise your child with clarity, confidence, and love. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to recognize and rewire the negative patterns you have unknowingly inherited so you can parent with intention, not old programming. Let's dive in. Imagine a parenting journey where you respond with calm instead of reacting with frustration, where your child feels deeply understood and you feel in control, not weighed down by guilt or overwhelm. In this video, you will learn number 1, to identify the hidden generational patterns shaping your parenting without you even realizing it. Number 2, uncover the beliefs, behaviors, and emotions that triggered you've unconsciously inherited. Number 3, breaking free from the outdated parenting styles that you have created that are not letting you have healthier relationship with your kid. You will gain practical tools to rewire negative patterns and parent with confidence, clarity, and love. My promise is by the end of this video, you'll have a powerful blueprint to recognize and break free from the unconscious parenting patterns that hold you back. So you can raise your child with intention, not with inherited limitations. If you are ready to become the unconscious empowered mother you aspire to be, stay with me till the end, because that is the turning point of your parenting journey. Let me start with my own journey. I remember a moment that completely changed the way I saw my parenting. One evening, after a long, exhausting day, my son spilled a glass of water on the dining table. Without thinking, I snapped at him. Why can't you be more careful? The moment the words left my mouth, I froze. Because I had heard that same exact sentence before. Growing up, I had been told the same thing whenever I made a mistake. It made me feel like I always had to be perfect, that making mistakes meant I wasn't good enough. And here I was, unconsciously repeating the same pattern with my own child. That night, I sat down and I reflected. Was I parenting from my own values, or was I just replaying what I had experienced as a child? That's when I made a decision to break the cycle. Instead of reacting on autopilot, I started practicing awareness and conscious response. I replaced criticism with curiosity. Instead, why can't you be more careful? I learned to say, it's okay, accidents happen, let's clean it up together. Over time, I noticed a huge shift. My son became more open, more confident, and I felt more connected, more in control, not just of my own parenting, but of myself. And I've seen this transformation happen to so many mothers. Like Priya, a mother of 2, who realized that her own struggles with low self-worth were showing up in the way she constantly second-guessed her parenting decisions. Once she started recognizing those patterns, her own childhood experiences, she was able to break free and create a new, healthier parenting approach. The patterns we inherit don't have to define us. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to recognize them and rewire them so you can put up with confidence, love, and intention. So, let's get started. Why do you think that recognizing negative patterns you inherited is essential for conscious parenting? Parenting isn't just about what we do. It's about why we do it. And often our reactions, beliefs, and parenting styles aren't truly ours. They're inherited from generations before us. If you have ever found yourself saying or doing things as a parent that you swore you never would, this topic is for you. Maybe you have noticed you react with anger, impatience, or guilt even when you don't want to. You struggle to communicate with your child, feeling unheard or disconnected. You feel emotionally drained, repeating cycles of stress and overwhelm. The truth is, these patterns didn't start with you. They were passed down. But the good news is, you have the power to break them. So, what does it mean for you? Are you parenting from your own values or conditioning you never questioned? If your parents used shame as discipline, you unknowingly repeat it. If you grew up feeling unheard, you struggle to truly listen to your child. If you experienced emotional neglect, you find it hard to express love. These hidden patterns shape the way you show up as a mother. But recognizing these gives you the power to change them, so your child doesn't inherit the same struggles. As a mother, we carry responsibility to break these generational cycles, not by blaming our past, but by transforming our present. If we don't consciously change the pattern, they will continue, whether we intend it or no. But the moment we become aware, we gain the power to choose a different path. This is where transformation begins. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to recognize your inherited patterns and start rewriting your parenting story. The one that begins with love, intention, and emotional freedom. Before we dive in, I want you to get most of this session. So grab a digital notepad or a journal because we'll be uncovering some deep, eye-opening insights. You will start noticing patterns in your own parenting as we go through this. Writing things down helps you process the emotions and connect the dots. By the end, you'll have a personal action plan for breaking negative patterns. Also, there is a special reward for you as an action taker who all stay till the end. They will have a free downloadable worksheet that will help you map out your inherited patterns and rewire them for conscious parenting. You will also get an early access for my free masterclass. So let's get started. Understanding inherited patterns. So let's start by understanding that what are negative parenting patterns? They are basically subconscious behaviors, beliefs, and reactions that we have inherited from our upbringing, unknowingly passed down to our children. Here's what they look like. Number 1, emotional reactivity instead of thoughtful response. You react out of habit rather than responding with intention. Your child spills something, and instead of calmly addressing it, you immediately snap or criticize, just like your parents did. Number 2, unconscious use of shame or fear-based discipline. You say things like, "Stop crying," or "I'll give you a real reason to cry." This mirrors how past generations used fear to enforce obedience rather than guiding with understanding. Number 3, struggles with affection and emotional availability. You find it hard to express love openly or dismiss your child's emotion by saying, "You'll be fine." If your parents weren't emotionally expressive, you may struggle to provide the warmth or security to your child. Number 4, overemphasis on achievement over emotional well-being. You push your child to perform well academically or in sports, unintentionally linking their worth to external success, because that is how you were validated growing up. Number 5, generational beliefs about parenting and gender roles. You may unconsciously pass down stereotypes like boys don't cry or girls should always be polite. restricting your child's emotional growth. Number 6, repeating the sacrificial parent mindset. You prioritize your child's needs at the cost of your well-being, believing that good mothers must sacrifice everything. This leads to burnout and resentment, which affects your parenting energy. So let's understand why recognizing these patterns matter. Number 1, it prevents passing down trauma. Every negative cycle that goes unaddressed gets passed down to the next generation. Breaking these patterns means your child won't carry the same emotional burdens you did. Number 2, it builds a secure and emotionally safe relationship. When you become aware of unhealthy responses, you create a home where your child feels heard, valued, and loved. Number 3, it increases your parenting confidence. Instead of reacting on autopilot, you parent with clarity and intention, making you feel more in control. Number 4, it enhances your child's emotional intelligence. By modeling healthy emotional regulation, you teach your child how to handle their feelings in a constructive way. Number 5, it helps you parent without guilt or regret. Awareness allows you to make conscious decisions, so you don't look back wishing you had done things differently. Number 6, it strengthens family harmony and connection. When you break the generational cycles, you build a home with more peace, trust, and mutual respect. So let's talk about the 6 actionable steps to recognize and rewire negative patterns. Firstly, develop self-awareness. Identify your triggers. Reflect on your reactions. Write down situations where you overreacted or you responded harshly to your child. Ask yourself, why? Were these words, actions familiar from the childhood? Recognize emotional triggers. What behaviors from your child instantly frustrates or upsets you? Journal your thoughts. Keep a log of repeated emotional reactions in parenting. Practice a pause. Before reacting, take 3 deep breaths and respond consciously. Affirm new choices. Replace inherited beliefs with statements like, I can choose a different response. Say, for instance, your child is whining when they want something, and you immediately snap or ignore them. Pause and ask yourself, did I grow up feeling unheard? Is this whining a trigger for me? Instead, tell your child, I hear that you want this. Let's talk about it. Number 2, challenge the beliefs you have inherited. List old parenting messages. Write down things your parents used to say. Crying is a weakness. You are a good girl. Girls have to be polite. Question their truth. Does this help my parenting today, or it is hampering my parenting today? Try and analyze this. Replace these limiting beliefs. Swap children should be obedient with children should be understood. Talk to other conscious parents. Get perspective on modern mindful parenting approaches. Educate yourself. Read books like The Conscious Parent by Shefali Tsabary. Test new approaches. Experiment with gentle discipline, open communication, and emotional validation. Say, for example, if you grew up with spanking is necessary for discipline, challenge it. Is fear-based discipline really effective? Try positive discipline techniques. Instead, explain the consequences. Number 3, rewire your emotional reactions. Name your emotion. Instead of reacting, pause and say, I am feeling frustrated. Understand the root cause. Is your anger coming from your child's behavior or your own past? Reframe the situation. Instead of, my child is being difficult, think, my child is struggling. Create a calming ritual. Walk away, sip water, count to 10 before responding. Apologize and repair. If you react poorly, say, I'm sorry for snapping. Let's try that again. Use mindfulness techniques. Practice deep breathing, meditation, or grounding exercises. If you yell when your child argues back, take a deep breath and say, I see you are upset. Let's talk when we are both calm. This teaches emotional regulation. Number 4. Set healthy boundaries for yourself and your family. Identify boundaries you need. What you constantly sacrifice that drains you. Communicate clearly. Say, I need 15 minutes of quiet time after work before helping with homework. Teach your child about boundaries. Encourage them to respect personal space and emotions. Say no without guilt. Declining extra responsibility doesn't make you a bad mom. Create mom recharge time. Set aside moments for self-care daily. Practice and reinforce boundaries. Consistently maintain them without over-explaining or feeling guilty. If your child interrupts you repeatedly, for instance, instead of getting frustrated, set a rule. I will help you in 5 minutes, but I need 5 minutes first. Number 5. Model and teach emotional intelligence. Label emotions openly. Teach kids phrases like, I am feeling frustrated, but I'll take a deep breath. Allow emotional expression. Let your child feel anger, sadness, or frustration without shame. Show healthy conflict resolution. If you argue with your partner, resolve it respectfully in front of your child. Teach self-soothing strategies. Guide them in deep breathing or journaling. Encourage open conversation. Ask, how did that make you feel? Instead of dismissing the emotions. Practice active listening. Give full attention when your child speaks. For instance, if your child is angry after losing a game, instead of saying, stop crying, it's just a game, say, I know losing feels bad. What can we learn from this? Number 6. Surround yourself with positive influence. Join conscious parenting communities for support. Follow experts who promote emotional intelligence. Distance yourself from toxic advice. Have parenting check-ins with your spouse or trusted mentors. Always celebrate small wins. Commit to lifelong growth. Believe me, you are not doomed to repeat the past. Every moment is a chance to rewrite your parenting story. And today, you took the first step. Your parenting transformation starts now. If today's video opened your eyes to hidden patterns shaping your parenting, imagine what's possible when you start actively rewiring them for a more connected, peaceful, and conscious parenting journey. Here are the next steps. Hit the like button if this resonated with you. Do subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss onto the important new video notification from us. Also, don't forget to download your free guide to identify inherited negative patterns affecting your parenting. You can use this worksheet to identify, reflect, and rewire these patterns in a practical way. Join our conscious motherhood community. If you seriously want to raise emotionally resilient children while healing yourself, you're most welcome to join this community. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Stay tuned.